with Green Party Senator Mark Dearey surprisingly coming out in support of a group opposed to the building of a wind farm at Rockmarshall. The Dundalk Democrat spoke to local people about their feelings towards the proposed site.
Well, I think the Cooley Peninsula is an area of outstanding natural beauty. Therefore, I think that in this particular instance, maybe it would be a good idea to build it somewhere else. However, having said that, everybody will say, not in my backyard. And they have to be built somewhere if Ireland is to become less dependent on fossil fuels.
I don't know a lot about the development, but I do think we should have wind energy in this country. It's the one thing that is freely available is the air in this country, and we have lots of wind, and we should develop it because the oil and gas and all that kind of thing costs are just prohibitive at the moment. They are unsightly, a bit unsightly looking, all right. The big turbines are a bit unsightly looking, all right. But I suppose it's like any other thing, like even housing people for social housing the itinerants. Oh yeah, it's a great idea, but don't do it in my backyard. Where is the most suitable place to do it? You can, I'm not sure his point is relevant in that. I'm kind of surprised, given the great green credentials he has, that he's against. Maybe he knows somebody out there.
I think it's a good idea, but I think there's an issue over the location, that it might actually not be good for the appearance of the area. But in principle, I'm in favour of wind farms. I think we have to go that way. We have to look at alternative sources of energy, but possibly the location may need a little more looking at. But the principle, I think, is good. Yes, I think it's a good way to go.
Well, in all new projects, you're going to get somebody who complains about the environment and all that. But if it's going to do good, it's going to do good, and that's just it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, well, I'd have to agree with Mark Dearey on that. I think I do believe that green energy is a very positive thing, but you have to place them in the right area. Our own wind turbine here in Dundalk, it's a nice landmark. It's a suitable place to have it, but I think it'd spoil the Cooley Peninsula there if there were wind turbines, ruining the lovely view.
I wouldn't have huge knowledge about wind farms, but I think location is terribly important, and Dundalk people, and particularly local people, really need to be listened to.
I don't really have a particular problem about it being placed in Rockmarshall. I think we have to look at alternative forms of power and sustainable power. Oil is running out, so I don't have a particular problem. I think it's inevitable that it's going to happen somewhere, so I think we have to invest in wind power and wave power and all the alternative energy. Certainly it's something that we have to investigate. As I say, the fossil fuels are fastly running out, and I suppose the recent disaster that we had in Japan, it would make you question the validity of nuclear power, I suppose. So we have to really investigate other forms of energy.